and to use myself and tell my personal story and expose. I'm the trauma. I'm the poster child for this shit. I'm the traumatologist. I'm the poster child for understanding the impact of psychiatric care in the African community. Yes. That's not funny for me. That's one of those stops. That's one of those stops. What Nilly Fuller calls the 10 stops. I think it's 10 of them he has. But that's a stop for African descendants to work actively to counter the system of racism. One of the things is that we not ridicule one another and label and call people outside of their name. And I can respect and understand the sentiment that you experience, and I call it because of those black bastardly behaviors. It's those behaviors that gives rise to the desire to hurt them by calling them porch monkeys and coons and other shit that people call black people whose behaviors are really wacky, whose behaviors cause harm, and it seems often enough that that shit is intentional. It's those things that become those things that is that gets us to say, oh, you the goddamn porch monkey. Yet for me personally, and what I work and promote is that it for me it doesn't matter, because for me to say it and do it and think it with another African descendant, it doesn't matter. That's public for me, and for me it's difficult when I hear us talk about us in that way. It hurts me because I know it's and I agree. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, mm, mm, right. Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, and this and I can appreciate that and validate that and support that, black salutely, because I also recognize a when we begin to tell our stories of this fucking terrible shit that's happened and is happening to us, and we have to do that because we want to heal. So initially, let me say, yeah, no, well, it's like for me, it's like initially when I start telling it, it's gonna come out all kinds of which ways, and it's likely to come out like that. You goddamn black bastards, you porch monkeys, and they did this and they did that. But the more I tell it, and the more people listen and empathize with me and demonstrate compassion and offer support and assistance, the more that happens, then the next time I tell the story and the more I tell the story, then I'm able to tell the story without that sort of punch and intent to harm and attack, because I'm no longer in a dangerous place. It's safe for me to be me and tell it, because I know you're not going to attack me. However, when people attack us, then we end up continuing to tell the story in that way because it's never become safe to tell it, and you end up having to take it back and hold it, and now you have some more harm incurred just because you tried to tell it. So it's important to be able to have a safe place to call them goddamn porch monkeys and blah blah blah. And just like you said, well, I'm not saying it in public. And at the same time, it's like for me to be able to hear it from you and not do what I just did, which was say, well, it hurts me to hear it and blah blah blah, is for me, in the role of a listener and supporter of you, is to simply hear it and empathize, because I do it. And actually, I made some recordings just today, almost saying some of the same damn words you just said about why you end up using those words, call the people that, there's that. So it's like, what, I feel you. And it's like, what, go ahead. They porch monkey ass mofos, tipping and tapping and tipping and tipping and dancing for massa. Little Sambo mofo type shit. Yeah, it does. Wow.
This has been going on for a long time, you know.
Right.
So, and these elected officials have been
Right.
doing this.
This is true. Yet I do. I will keep adding on. I will keep adding on. I will keep adding on and saying and practicing and working to say that damn porch monkey behavior. I just say the word and then add the word behavior. It's the behavior. It's that porch monkey behavior. And it's goddamn Sambo behavior and that damn coon behavior. So it ain't the person, but it's the shit you're doing. You are behaving as if you are a porch monkey, a coon, a Sambo, a Uncle Tom, a Uncle, what I should have called him, Uncle Bill, big old doof Uncle Bill ass, you know.